What's popping, everyone? Markus is coming back at you with a brand new video, and this is actually going to be really interesting because this is going to be a free print-on-demand course online on my YouTube channel. I will walk you through how did you go ahead and find winning designs for your print-on-demand store, set it up through Viralstyle, and how you go ahead and market it with Facebook ads, how you create the ads and everything. And all of it will be free. I would just ask you guys to use the link I have down below when you sign up to Viralstyle. Of course, I would get a little bit of the Viralstyle earnings, none of your earnings, but Viralstyle would pay me a small affiliate bonus. So I really appreciate it. If you don't want to do that, totally fine, but otherwise the sign up link to Viralstyle will be in the descriptions down below, the first link. But yes, so it's a free course, a full walkthrough, how did you go ahead and set everything up so you guys can go ahead and make some money. I will jump into my computer. This first video will be how did you go ahead and do your t-shirt design, or just basically your design research, the research for winning designs. So let's jump straight into it. So guys, welcome to the first video. This will basically be a breakdown of how you go ahead and do your t-shirt and basically designs research. This is of course one of the core elements when you're going to design your POD and in your print-on-demand journey, and your products is of course the core element will be the design that you put on them. That's the whole idea and the whole concept of print-on-demand. That's the actual print which goes on the product. And we have some different ways that we can go ahead and do our research. I want to show you guys my favorite ones and the ones that I have been using to make several $1,000s, a lot of thousands, tens of thousands of dollars actually, on print-on-demand, especially through Viralstyle, which I like. And there will be of course the link down below. The first link will be the sign up link for Viralstyle, which is going to be the platform that I'm going to talk about. And also in the next video, we'll set Viralstyle up. I'm gonna talk to you guys about why I like Viralstyle to use that. This video will just be basically the research methods for finding viral designs and designs that will sell well. So the first one that we are gonna use is a combination of the Chrome extension called DS Amazon Quick View, and basically it shows you the rank of Amazon products, the rank in the specific category that the product is. So you need that for this method. So what I'm going to show you is, if you Google merch research, you will come into this site. You can search for keywords, or if we don't have a specific keyword we want to search for, let's say we're completely blank, we don't know which type of niche we want to start off with or what is going on in the world at the moment, I'm going to talk about why I'm talking about the world situation, because that can make you a shitload of money, and I will bring in that a bit later in the video. But you can just hit this search t-shirts, and then it's basically gonna search on the whole Amazon merch, and it will just bring you the bestsellers at the top. So as you can see right here, it will give us a score right here. That is the number in the specific category that it is, which is clothing, shoes, and jewelry. So what you can be able to see, and the sort of like t-shirts or designs that you want to look for, is designs which is above 500,000, or actually if you find one above 50,000, is these sort of like t-shirts that will work great. So I'm normally going, I know that I said two different things right now, but I normally go for above 100k, below 100k. I said two different things, but I'm just rethinking. So up below 100,000 in the rankings, it's normally the t-shirt that works well for the designs. Of course, if it's higher, it's fine. It's all about the variability of the design and how you can actually target it. And that will be one of the videos as well in this free course, absolutely free. Just use the link down below to sign up through Viralstyle. I would really appreciate that. And I am not sponsored by Viralstyle in any way. I just like to use Viralstyle for my print-on-demand. And I'm going to talk about that in video 2, where we're going to set it up. But as you can see right here, the things that you need to be careful about is not to use any copyrighted designs. As you can see, this one is made by Shane Dawson. So you definitely don't want to copy those, because he's a big YouTuber and you will just get sued most likely. But If we move down, I just did the research. Well, I just looked at it before, and as you can see, I think that I would really recommend for you guys to go ahead and do as one of the first things is look into the presidential campaigns, which is coming up in 2019 for the 2020 presidential election. So as you can see, they're already starting to sell a ton of t-shirts. This is number 2, 4, 6 t-shirt as bestsellers right now. That is the Trump 2020 super basic design. We're going to talk about how did you either make your own designs or how did you go ahead and get a virtual assistant, a designer to make it for you for as little as $5 per design. So we're going to talk about that in a whole separate video. Don't worry about that, it will come later on the course. Just remember to watch all the videos in the course, and if all the videos haven't dropped yet, they will be dropping in the following days. But yes, moving on, as you can see right here, Trump 2020 is something that you can really go ahead and target well, because the audience is really engaged. They really want to preach and show that they support Trump or support the message that stands on their t-shirt or on their product that they have the design on. So that's why myself is also going to test with the Trump 2020. I'm actually going to make a lot of designs for that, have my designer to make a ton of different designs that I can test out. So definitely go ahead and try to jump onto that, depending if, of course, if you watch this video in 2021, maybe in 3 years, then you're probably not going to test with that, but you can still use the same methods. But moving on, you can see they have a lot of different ones here. Sort of like the t-shirts with birthdays works well as well. As you can see, this one, unicorns are born in August, work well on Facebook because you can target people who have birthday in August, and you can target people who have friends who has birthday in August. So that's why it's always great also to actually do the birthday t-shirts and designs. I've been selling a ton of t-shirts with that. As you can see, you can basically go in and find the specific ones, but you can see this one, Trump, had the ranking of 28,000. This unicorn is at 9,300, so that's actually selling a ton at the moment, of course, because it's August, and this is basically probably targeted the younger female audience. Of course, there might be some women who actually goes ahead and buys it, but I think it would be super great to target for moms, because they can then buy it for their daughter, right? Or not to like sex discriminate anyone, for their son if he thinks he's a unicorn. Good for him, but anyway, I think to get the best results, it would be best to target moms in general who has daughters, right? So moving on, as you can see, awesome since 2010. So they basically moved on from this design, which probably worked well for them, and made one for like kids who were born in 2010, 29. As you can see, this is selling like crazy, a unicorn with stabs. This Star Wars is actually quite nice design. What you want to make sure is you want to not use any designs which is copyrighted, because you can get sued for that. Of course, you can be on the edge at some point and take some designs which refers to a specific movie or refers to a specific person, but you just want to take that into account. But yeah, basically you can just scroll through, you can see the ranking right here, and then this will be the top sellers at the moment, so you know that these designs are designs that is selling super well. So that's really something that is a great method to go ahead and research t-shirts like this. So the next method, so basically this is my main way to go ahead and find top selling t-shirts. I really like to do it like this. Next thing is going to be Redbubble, which is basically also a print-on-demand platform, but they have a feature where you can sort by bestsellers. So for example, at the World Cup, just to give you an example, and to tell you a bit about which type of designs that works well. Designs work super well, which is correlated to events or happenings or something like that. For example, the presidential election for 2020, the World Cup, I sold a shitload of print-on-demand products for the World Cup, stuff like that, right? Yeah, Wimbledon, sorry, that was the word I was looking for, Wimbledon, or like Thanksgiving and all these different types of things, Halloween coming up here in the fall. So definitely go ahead and see if you can find some different designs, and look ahead in the calendar. Go ahead and find a year calendar and see what you can do. But just to give you an example, you could go World Cup in Redbubble right here, and then you'll be able to sort it by best sellers. Top selling or trending. So you can see if you sort it by top selling, you will find, of course, the top sellers of all time. So that's basically all World Cups, also the last one. Or you could go ahead and search by trending, which is what I normally use, because then you'll be able to actually go ahead and find the t-shirts that works really, really well at the moment. Like right now, what sells well. That's the same as we did with the Amazon. Those are the products that are selling well right now, and not especially the top sellers of all time, because sometimes the top sellers or best sellers can be saturated, and people who are most likely to buy it might already have bought that design online. So that's why I like to go with the trending, but you can do that with all different kinds of things. As you can see, I have Google open. That was just to explain to you guys. Try to see what's going on in the world right now, like news-wise, or with the presidential election, or if you can find something like that. I saw a design before. That was in here. We're going to talk about it in a moment. But as you can see, that is the Trump baby, which were really up in the news lately, baby Trump blimp, because that was sort of like the thing which happened in UK when he visited there. So that would probably have sold extremely well as well. So, but yeah, the trending part right here, you could also go like Wimbledon or like Tour de France. If you're the United States, I don't know if you know about it, but that's like a cycling thing in Europe, in France. As you can see, trending right here, it will show you most trendy products and designs right now. Moving on to T-View. T-View is the free part of T-Spy. So basically it will just give you a limited amount of information, but you can still go ahead and find some great designs. So this is the recently added, last added. You can go ahead and say best selling by numbers, but I think it will then just, so added a year ago, so it will basically just show you the best sellers of all time. I don't recommend to do that, because those products might be, or those designs might be saturated. So I like to go for latest added, trending in Redbubble and Amazon, just the best sellers, which is right now, of course, because that is ranked. You need to look at the rank of them. So as you can see, you can basically just jump in here and look at some different designs, get some ideas and some inspiration to which type of design you want to make, and that works super well as well. T-Spy is the same. You can jump in, press on, so this is tspy.com. Press the campaign, press the newest one, jump in here, and then it will show you the recently added products, and then you can go ahead, if you can pay for it, so you can see all the different numbers. So when you start to get some sales and start to build up some revenue for yourself from your print-on-demand business, I would recommend to invest in this, because then you can see all these different metrics, and you'll be able to search by ratio. So basically it will give you the exact trending product for the day, which was recently added but are selling like crazy, and those are of course the designs that you want to jump in on. So you can definitely go ahead and sign up for this. I don't have any affiliate link for it. Maybe I should see if I can find that. If I have found anything, there will be a link in the description down below. Otherwise, it's just tspy.com. Yeah, definitely. That was the 4 different ways that I normally use to go ahead and find my viral designs and my trending designs. And what I like to do as well, I do my own research in the news. So that's about being super creative. Like you could have made, if you were one of the first who made the Kiki In My Feelings Drake t-shirt, depending on when you watch this video, of course, but you of course would know the song In My Feelings, the Kiki dance, Kiki challenge. If you were one of the first ones to make a t-shirt about that, you should probably also have sold a lot, but very fast. People are jumping in on it, and then the CPMs will rise and your sales will drop. But it's all about jumping in on it with the newest designs and the newest news, which happens, like, for example, when the baby blimp, as we just talked about before, right here on the first page, a guy was really creative and thought, hey, the Trump baby blimp might be selling well if I put it on a t-shirt, and I do think that it actually sold super well. So that was the first video in this free course showing you guys how to go ahead and do your print-on-demand research, how you will go ahead and find viral designs and designs that will make you thousands and thousands of dollars. Remember to watch the full free course, which is basically the playlist to your right, or the playlist will be linked in the description down below as well. and if all the videos in the course is not up yet, it will be following in the following days. Otherwise, remember to go ahead and watch all of it. Insane free value for all of you guys. The platform that we're going to use is Viralstyle, and the sign up link will be the first link in the description down below, so definitely go ahead and check that out. It will say Viralstyle sign up link. Go ahead and sign up down there. But yes, let's move on to the next video, and thank you so much for watching it. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe as well, give it a like and a thumbs up, which is the same, Markus, and hit the notification bell to always be up to date with all of my videos. Comment down below one of your thoughts on print on demand, and if you have any questions, comment down below and I will answer you. But yeah, thank you so much, and as always, I hope you all have a successful and wonderful day. Bye.